So hello guys, welcome to the second video of Electrofun channel. In the last video we have learned how to use Arduino and Python as a combo, and we have done a serial communication related project with that. If you haven't watched it yet, please go to the link here and learn it now. In today's video we will learn how to use ESP8266 or ESP32 or any other Nodemcu board for any IoT project without programming it. Yes, you hear it right. We will do that right without coding it, and to do so we have to update or flash our Nodemcu board with a firmware named Tasmota. Tasmota is a special firmware that is written by its developer, already pre-coded with some languages like C++, C, JavaScript, HTML, and you don't have to know any of these to do any IoT project with Nodemcu and using Tasmota. It is already there. You have to just use it as an user interface and you can do anything what you want. So for a rough introduction, Tasmota is a firmware which can be flashed into any Nodemcu board, and it was initially developed for Sonoff devices, but now it supports many Nodemcu boards and currently it has many stable versions released. So we can use it for ESP8266, ESP32 and other Adafruit Nodemcu boards also. And this platform gives your, or rather I should say, it updates your Nodemcu board such a way that you don't have to code anything for your any kind of project. So to download the Tasmota firmware, we have to go to the Tasmota official repository first, and from there we have to download the tasmota.bin binary firmware file. And then we need a flasher to flash our device. Conventionally, we flash our device with the official Espressif flash download tool for ESP8266 or ESP32 boards. But after development, Tasmota has given us Tasmotizer, a software dedicated for the flashing of Tasmota firmware into your Nodemcu and other development boards. You can download the Tasmotizer software from the official tasmota.github.io page, and from there you will get the link of the Tasmotizer software. So from here we will download the Tasmotizer 1.2.exe file. So after downloading the Tasmotizer software, we will open it. Once you open it, Windows might warn you it as a potentially harmful software, but it is not. So you just do one thing, you just run it anyway. So as you can see, Tasmotizer is open now. As you can see, there are many options. First, we have to connect the Nodemcu with our host machine and select the correct COM port of that. And then we have to open the correct binary firmware file for the flashing, and here I choose mine. If you are using any kind of Nodemcu board, make sure you check the self-restarting device option, and also make sure that erase before flashing is checked, because whenever if you get any problem while flashing, or if you are flashing for the first time the Tasmota in your Nodemcu, you have to check it. And also there is an option for save original firmware as backup. You can do it, but it's not needed for the time being, so we can leave it as it is and we can go flashing. So we have to click Tasmotize. So as you can see, Tasmotization is done in my case, so I am cancelling it, and now we have to open another software. So now we have to configure the Wi-Fi credentials, and for that we will open a software named Termite. Termite gives you an interface of asynchronous serial communication, so it's needed. After opening it, you have to select the correct COM port as COM4 in my case, and then make sure the baud rate is selected as 115200. After checking that, just click on OK, and then you have to type some commands. So first we have to set up the hotspot or SSID, and to do so we have to type SSID1 space your hotspot or SSID name. For my case it is already given, and then you have to type the password. To do so you have to give the command password1 space password for your hotspot, and after that hit enter and it will get connected. As you can see, it is get connected and it has given a local IP address. We have to copy it and open it on browser. So here I type the IP address and hit enter. Cool. We have just successfully implemented Tasmota Firmware in our Nodemcu board, and this is the Tasmota interface. A very user-friendly interface. Now you have to configure it according to your hardware. To do so, go to the configuration tab and from there go to configure module. Now from here you have to select correct Nodemcu board. For Nodemcu or ESP32 or 8266 it is generic 0, which is already selected, and from there list of pins you have to select correct pins which you are using. For our case we are using built-in LED that is on D0 or GPIO 16, so we are choosing it as a relay, and the number 1 suggests that it is the first relay of our project. So now we will click on save and it gives configuration save. Device will restart in a few seconds, and once the device is restarted, go to main menu and here you will get the interface of toggling. So I'm gonna toggle this state. As you can see, it states on. That means you are being prompted to turn the device on using this toggle button. That means you have to turn on the LED. So as you can see, the built-in LED has turned on, and this off means if you toggle it now, the device or the LED will get turned off now. So off it. So now it's off. On it and it's on. It's off now. Again it's on now. It's off now. Hope you guys have liked this video. Please share it with your friends and don't forget to subscribe us.